Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Ryan here at the AMP Studios again. Nikki's joining me again. We're on day 4 of our 28-day challenge. We hope all of you guys have followed along for days 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't matter wherever you're starting. It could be January 15th, February 2nd. Wherever you pick these up, just try to work all 28 days of this challenge. Hopefully it gets you into a better body, all right? Today we are gonna focus on your core. We've been working full body this entire week. So today we're gonna incorporate even more core, and we'll have a couple exercises that still hit your full body, all right? As like we said in the other videos, we do recommend some static stretching, some dynamic stretching before you get going. Make sure you work those in, and we do always recommend stretching when you're done with the workouts. But again, we are building these workouts for 20 minutes. We wanna make sure we get in, we get out, we have time to make time for ourselves so we can make changes to our bodies. All right, we're gonna start off on the ground here with sit-ups. So Nikki's gonna work 60 seconds of a sit-up, feet flat on the ground. She's gonna start with her back on the ground. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job. As you can see, she's keeping her form. First exercise of the day. Again, working it for a full 60 seconds here. She's trying to keep those feet as flat to the ground as she can. She has her arms around her chest. You can put your arms behind your head if you want to, but again, we're really trying to engage that core here, so it's important that you let your abs do the work. Don't use momentum to swing your body back and forth, because then you're losing some of that tension we want to keep in that abdominal region. I'm gonna give her a little cheat sheet here. It is a weight. So again, you can put a dumbbell on the ground, wedge one of your feet underneath there. It's gonna help keep you down so you can get up and down. You can use anything you have to wedge your feet under it, whether it's a bed, a table, a chair, whatever you need. Wherever you're doing these workouts, just do the best you can. All right, we're gonna switch her into a crunch here, 60 seconds of a crunch. So again, her movement is a little bit more limited this time. We're not trying to come all the way up. We are trying to get our shoulders off the ground though. So don't just bob your head back and forth and think you're working the crunch. As you can see, her shoulders fully come off the ground as she's working that crunch. We don't really have a modification for you on this crunch here, so if you do start to feel your abs burning up here, again, just take a second, let them relax, then kind of get back to your crunch. You can always push pause and then catch your breath and then get back to the workouts. Again, we're trying to work each one for a full 60 seconds. So if you need a 15, 20 second break, kind of take that out of there and then try to continue back into that full minute. Keep working them, Nick. One more. Good job. We're gonna move it into a bicycle. So this time she's gonna get herself in that same position. Let's scoot forward just a little bit. We're gonna make sure everybody can see her as we move here. So she's gonna get into a nice position. Hands behind her head. She's turning side to side, one elbow to one knee. Working that bicycle. That a girl. Turn it. Turn it. Good. So this is the most difficult part of this right here. As she lays flat and tries to turn, it's almost a crunch with a leg squeeze. If we want to work it into a little bit more of a modified position, she can push herself up more into a V position, keep those hands behind her head, and turn side to side a little bit faster. Again, this is going to make this exercise a lot easier. So wherever you are with your body, try to challenge yourself. Again, you can go full down, you can kind of come up higher to move that angle so you can move a little bit more fluidly, or you can come all the way up. So whatever your choice is. Again, the flatter you are, the tougher it's gonna be. The more you come up, the easier it's gonna be. All right, good job, Nick. All right, we're gonna work her into an ultimate burpee here. So let's grab those dumbbells. We're gonna grab 2 dumbbells for her. We're gonna get this exercise rolling. All right, here we go. Working into an ultimate burpee. She's gonna put her hands down, kick her feet back, push up, row to the right, row to the left. She's gonna kick her feet in. She's gonna stand up, bicep curl, shoulder press, tricep extension, and then she's gonna go again. Full 60 seconds on this ultimate burpee. Again, make sure you put all of the elements in. This is the one where we're really hitting the full body. Kicking them back, push up for chest. Working our back here on the rows. We're gonna kick our feet in. Now we're working our biceps, our shoulders, then finishing with the triceps. Again, full 60 seconds. And rest. Fantastic job there. First 4 exercises are in the books. She's gonna rest for 60 seconds here. This is a great time for you to grab your water. Again, make sure you are drinking something during your workouts. Again, we recommend our Recharge product, again, because it has great ingredients. There's no sugar added. You get your branched chain amino acids in there. You get your glutamine, your CLA, your electrolytes, and your beta power. It, again, is flavored with stevia. So, again, you're gonna get all those great ingredients without all that sugar rush that some of those other drinks have. And again, no caffeine added to any of the AMP products. All right, we got 4 more exercises coming up, and then she's gonna have another 60 seconds of rest. All right, let's get back down on the ground. This time she's going to work a plank, and we're gonna start that timer here in 3, 2, and 1. If you followed along through days 1, 2, and 3, you've seen that we have worked the plank already. Planks are great exercises. Really engages your entire body to work together to keep that core stabilized in the middle. Again, you can see she has that great posture going on today. Again, the booty's not too high, the hips aren't dropped too low. But again, at some point, if you need a little rest, here's that modification, little split foot. The wider you get, the better the stability. And then again, if you need even more help, you can go down to those knees. So you can see she's gonna drop it down just a little bit. She's gonna hold it there. But again, only holding that modification as long as you really need it. Then let's try to get back up to that full plank position. Keep working this exercise. Almost ready to head into the second one. We're gonna stay in that plank position. This time she's gonna move up and down from her hands to her forearms for 60 seconds. All right, Nick, here we go. On this one, you might want to spread those feet a little bit, get a little bit wider foot pattern. Again, it's going to help you balance as you come up and down. You can see she's working a pretty good pace here. If you can only do a couple of those, this is okay, all right? Just make sure you work within your own limits. Work at your own pace, 60 seconds, do the best you can. Again, she's keeping that good posture with her back. You don't see her throwing her booty up to help her. Again, she's going up and down. So that modification in, again, you can go down to your knees. At some point, if you start to get fatigued, again, get as many reps on your knees as it takes to get a little bit of recovery. Then let's try to pop it back up to that natural push-up position, going up and down. Really working from that plank position on this second round here. So this time, we're gonna throw a push-up in at the top position. So she's gonna come up here, work the push-up, then she's gonna go back down into her plank. Come back to her hands, work the push-up, back down to the plank. All right, here we go. Keep working it, 60 seconds. This is called a plank to palm push-up. Again, really working from that plank position. Her core is engaged this entire time that we're working here. That a girl. Good job, Nikki. Keep working it. All you guys follow along at home. Keep pushing yourselves. Again, at any point of the workout, if you start to cramp fatigue, you can always push pause, grab your breath for 20 seconds, then get back at it. Show them the modification here again at some point. Even during this one, if you need it, you can go plank to palm and push up from that knee position. But again, we're only trying to work a few from that modified position while you catch your breath. Then we're gonna go back to that full position. Good job, Nick. Grab those dumbbells. Let's finish that round with that ultimate burpee again. So we're gonna finish that round out here. She's gonna grab them. She's gonna push up, roll to the right, roll to the left, kicking those legs in, standing up, bicep curls, shoulder press, and that tricep extension. Again, 60 seconds here. Keep working it, folks. We got 60 seconds of rest coming up. That girl, good job. Good Good job, everybody. We're almost halfway through that workout. Keep pushing yourselves. Again, make sure you have a timer. We got one up on the screen for you. Sometimes it might be hard to watch, so if you put your phone in front of you, if you have a watch on, whatever it takes, again, let's try to make sure we get these exercises for 60 seconds each. She's got probably one more rep here, then we're gonna give her her rest time. And rest. Fantastic job, Nikki, way to work it. Everybody at home, congratulations, you made it all the way through that first round. Again, we worked all those great ab exercises, worked that ultimate burpee that threw some of those other muscle groups in. We're gonna give her 60 seconds of rest here, then we're gonna go back down the list. The only catch is that last 60 seconds now becomes 2 minutes on that final round. So you're gonna work all those exercises through. We're gonna finish with 2 minutes of ultimate burpees. Again, at any point, if you need to catch your breath, push pause, catch your breath, then catch back up with us. Try to finish that workout the best you can. Again, this is a great time to make sure you're hydrated, make sure you have your water with you, make sure you have your recharge with you. We have our keto product that'll be available soon. That's also a great energy source, making sure we have ketones in the body. Make sure you check that out. All right, everybody, she got her 60 seconds of rest. We're about to throw her back into it again. We're gonna get her back into that sit-up position. And here we go, Nick. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're back at it, trying to work our way all the way back down through that workout. Again, we're working sit-ups, crunch, bicycles, ultimate burpee. She's gonna rest. We got a plank to palm push-up, and then we're gonna finish with 2 minutes of ultimate burpees. Again, you might be a little bit more fatigued on round 2. Those abs might start to cramp up on you. Do the best you can. If you only get 5 of each exercise in a minute, then all you get is 5. Just get good form and do the best you can. Day by day, we're gonna try to make you better, so by the end of these 28 days, you can do as many sit-ups, push-ups, and everything else as Nikki and the rest of the AMPD athletes. Good job, Nick. Keep working it. Gonna get a couple more sit-ups in there. Again, you see that form? She's getting that chest all the way up to those knees. She's finishing up at the top. Again, we're trying to work the abdominals all the way through. All right, here we go. Move it into that crunch. Again, this time it is a little bit smaller of a movement. Again, she's moving just that top half, but again, we are trying to get our shoulders off the ground as we roll and crunch. You can feel like you're pulling your chin to your chest, pulling those shoulders off and really rolling up to the top. One of the best ways you can get in that position is where she has her hands. You can crunch from across your chest, but it's a lot easier with those hands behind that head to really try to guide you up to the top. Good job, everybody at home. Keep challenging yourselves here. Keep pushing yourselves. Again, really hitting your core today. Atta girl, keep working it. She's got to work a couple more here. And then again, we're going to move into that third exercise, which is the bicycle. All right, Nick, here we go, bicycles. Again, we got a couple different ways we can work them. Again, you can see her turning side to side. She's relatively flat here. As you can see, she's starting to cramp up as well. She's going to do the best she can to push herself through it. Again, from that flat position is relatively tough. If she wants to push her shoulders a little bit farther off the ground, get herself more into a V position and turn side to side, it's gonna make it a little bit easier. It's gonna take a little tension off those abs. But again, do the best you can from whatever position is comfortable for you. We know there's a lot of people out there that are gonna be deconditioned, especially in the core area. So these exercises might be tougher than they look. So make sure you take your time, work yourself through it. Again, at any point, if you have to push pause on the video, take your breath, then get back to it. Atta girl. All right, here we go. Grab your dumbbells. Let's work yourself into that ultimate burpee. She's almost got some rest here, so let's work it. Hands on the ground, kick them back, push up, row to the right, row to the left, kick them in. Stand up, bicep curl, shoulder press, and that tricep extension. It's important once you stand up from that bottom half of the burpee, you give yourself a second to work the bicep curl. Don't just come up and immediately work the bis. Make sure you stop before you work the biceps, then work the shoulders, then work the triceps. As you can see, she gets a nice little pause, works the bis, works the shoulders, then works the tris. Last one, finish it up, and rest. Fantastic job, 60 seconds of rest here. We're gonna go ahead and get some nice rest time. Again, catch your breath, grab your water, go to the bathroom, whatever it takes. Again, if you need more than 60 seconds, take it. Again, a lot of you, your abs might be on fire by now. I know mine would be, so if you need that extra time, take that extra time, recover. We're gonna head through this last round. Remember, on this last round, plank to palm push-up, and again, finishing with that ultimate burpee. Instead of 1 minute finishing, we're finishing with 2 minutes, then you're done for the day. Oh yeah. Just a little more rest time, then we're gonna get her ready. All right, if you wanna get down on your knees, I'll tell you when we're gonna go ahead and start. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, we're back at it. She's into her plank position. Again, working it for 60 seconds here. Again, trying to keep that nice flat body, that great spine angle. Again, you just had 60 seconds of rest. Maybe you took 10 minutes of rest. Whatever it is, make sure we get into a good position here. Make sure you're ready to work this plank. Again, this is kind of one of those times where you can let your mind go a little bit, close your eyes, take deeper breaths. Try to relax a little bit more into that plank position. Showing that modification, Nick. Again, if you got to modify, it is okay, again, to go down to those knees. Again, it's going to take a little tension off that core, but then again, we want to try to pop it back up as quick as we can. Try to keep those knees off the ground for as long as possible. Remember, working the whole second half of this here, all from that plank position. We're gonna move ourselves into that plank to palm. That means she's coming from her hands to her forearms. Let's work it, Nick, here. 60 seconds of that plank to palm. Again, you can see she's working at a good pace here. She's probably doing about 1 a second here. So she might get 40, 50, 60 of these. Most people aren't gonna be able to work at that level, which is totally okay. Like we've told you before, if you get 5, 10, 15 reps, whatever it is, our goals are just trying to increase them as we work through these 28 days. Little changes day by day is what we're looking for. That a girl, keep working it, pushing ourselves through this second half of the workout. Again, fatigue's probably setting in. This is really gotta push yourselves. As you can see, even Nikki had to modify down to those knees there. It's gonna help her relieve a little bit of that tension, catch her breath real quick so that she can finish the exercise from that full position. Our third plank position here, plank to palm push-up, so she's gonna continue it. Work that push-up, back down to plank, back to your hands, work the push-up. Again, this is another one where you might wanna slow it down just a little bit, all right? Again, if you get 5, 6, 7, 8 reps here in a minute, that's really good, all right? Challenge yourselves the best you can. Don't be a speed demon, get good form, get all the way up, work the push-up, come all the way back down, hold it for a second, bring it back up, work it again. Again, you can see she split those legs a little bit. It's giving her a little bit more stability as she's coming up and down from her forearms. Again, the more challenging position is your feet together. And then again, the full modified position is with those knees down on the ground. As long as we get that chest as close to the ground, wherever the modified position is, it's okay. But if you are modified, challenge yourself getting that chest as close to the ground as possible. All right, Nick, here we go. Last 2 minutes of the day. Everybody at home, this is where you gotta challenge yourselves. Grab your dumbbells. They can be as light as they wanna be, all right? 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds. 2 minutes here, finish it up. Take it to the house. Bis to the shoulders, to the tris. Fantastic job. Come on, everybody at home. This is where you got to push yourselves. Good job. On the next one, she'll show you the modification again. When you put your hands on the ground, you can walk your feet back. You can go to your knees to work the push-up. You can work the row from the knee position. Then bring the feet back in. Good. Work the bicep curl. Work the shoulder. Work the tricep. Again, when you get to that ground position, it's totally okay to go to your knees to work the push-up and the rows. All right? Modify as much as you need to do. As you can see, she's walking instead of popping them in. That's also an option, all right? So again, modify as much as you need to. If you need to modify one rep, modify one. If you need to modify them all, modify them all. Our goal here is to challenge ourselves and work as many regular reps as we can without that modification. Fantastic job. Let's push ourselves here. We're headed home. We're almost done. We might get one more. We might get two more. Good job, Nick. Keep breathing, working it. Shoulders to tris. Come on, you got it here. I think she's got one more rep in it. We're gonna bring it home. This is the last one of the day. Kick them back. Push up, row to the right, row to the left. Kick them in. Bis, shoulders, tris. Fantastic job, Nikki. Way to work it today. I think we went just a little over. That might have been 20 minutes and 5 seconds, somewhere around there. But again, trying to keep those workouts to 20 minutes for you. Everybody has 20 minutes a day to get a workout in. If you want to feel better, if you want to be healthier in 2018, you have to make time for yourself. Again, I'm Ryan. Thanks to Nikki for joining us here, showing you the workouts. Get some good products in your body. Get some good food in your body. Hydrate yourself. Make sure you stretch, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.